All right, welcome everybody to our LifeVantage Philippines compensation plan. This is Josie Tong, your elite leader from Sydney, Australia, originally from the Philippines. I have been in network marketing for 12 years, been with LifeVantage for 2 years, and all I can say is this compensation plan is definitely the most generous compensation plan I have seen. And so I was saying earlier that as I was putting the slides together, I was having goosebumps because I know that this is going to make a huge difference to people's lives. This is the time to dream big. This opportunity is for real, and we are coming to the Philippines very, very soon. So let's go ahead and look at what this compensation plan is all about. But proper disclosures. We're a publicly traded company, so we need to make sure that we do let you know that the results vary because we're all different. Our commitment is different. Our work ethic is very different. What I'm going to show you are just potential gross earnings and not a representation of actual income. So like I said, it really depends on the effort that you put in the business. So what are the objectives of this Philippine sales compensation plan is to optimize the power of multi-level networks. Number 2 is to realize long-term stable residual income streams and provide opportunities for people from all walks of life. So I know coming from the Philippines, how important it is for us to be able to help our family, for us to be able to help our siblings go to school. You know, but the income that we have in the Philippines is definitely not enough. So what we have here is a perfect opportunity. I'm telling you, you know, like there are people who say, well, Josie, it's network marketing. Yes, it is network marketing, but you need to see this. So I say to people, you need to see this. We are still not a $1 billion company. My previous company took 25 years to get to $1 billion. So what happens when you get to $1 billion? It means there's a lot of growth, and you who are going to be pioneers in the Philippines will be part of the growth. So that's where we are at the moment. 80% of growth happens when momentum happens, and that is when we get to $1 billion. Our sales last year was $232 million. And I know that in the Philippines, we are going to do so well. It's going to be one of the fastest growing country in LifeVantage. So if you live outside the Philippines, make sure that you look for Filipinos. They're everywhere. And this is an opportunity for you to have a global business, okay? So this is Erin Brockovich. She's one of our board of directors. And we have got a lot of powerful men and women from different companies that are board of directors. We are a publicly listed company. It's a US based, so we're very stable. And I know for a fact that we have so many network marketing companies in the Philippines. What you will see today could change your life. You just have to believe what I'm going to say, because it took me a while to really understand the compensation plan. I'll make it as simple as possible. Because we're publicly traded, we have got our income disclosures. So how do you build a network marketing business? And so when I first joined, I was going, oh my gosh, I don't want to be in network marketing. But as I learned the industry, where can you find a business where you have very little capital? In the Philippines, 15, 30, 60,000, and you can have a global business. And so we teach you to build your business through a network of customers, because not everybody wants to build a business, and a network of people who want to earn a side gig, who want to earn a full-time income, who want to earn millions. You know, different people come to this opportunity. So this is a good time for you to really be serious about this opportunity that's coming to the Philippines. So let me say first, there are 8 ways to earn in LifeVantage, but you don't need to understand everything. When I first started, I was watching videos after videos of the compensation plan. There's one compensation plan, it's like 23 minutes, and I watch it maybe 30 times before I actually got it. And so the first is we want you to earn Smart Start bonus, and this is paid weekly in US dollars, okay? And so what they have done is the requirement in the Philippines is so much more attractive than the requirement that they have here. So we receive up to 25% on products sold to new personally sponsored customers and distributors, okay, within that calendar month, up to 1,000 PV per person, okay? So, and this is how it works. For you to be qualified, your first month, so let's say you join on the first week of November, you are qualified until the 25th of the following month. It's very good. So when you buy your package, it means you can sponsor anybody and you will be commission qualified. After that, you need to have at least a personal purchase of 40 PV and 100 PV requirement. Now, any business requires ongoing expense. When I see the ongoing expense in LifeVantage, it's like, oh my gosh, I just need to buy 3 bottles of Protandim in the Philippines and I can be commission eligible. That 3 bottles of Protandim will be for you because you need to take the products and you can sell too. And if you have a family, you just buy for your family because this is your business. So 3 bottles of Protandim. And how they do it in the Philippines is very different to how we get paid in Australia. In Australia, 1 person gets paid. In the Philippines, it's 4 people get paid. And this is so much better because it's definitely teamwork. So when you help people, you also get paid. And I'll show you what it looks like in Philippine pesos, okay? So in this case, you get paid 20%, 5%, and the person who sponsored you is 5%, and the person who sponsored them is 5%, and the person who sponsored them is 5%, okay? If you start, and this is, so I want you to look at this first, okay? I should have shown you this first. I want you to maximize this commission. I want you to get the 25% by enrolling minimum of gold pack. So there are 3 kinds of enrollment packs. One is silver, another one is gold, 500 PV, and the third one is platinum pack. If you come on a silver, you will only receive your cap at 20%. So 20% of silver is $50. So let's say you sponsor someone who is a silver, they pay you $50. If you sponsor a gold and you came in with a silver pack, you earn $100. If you sponsor a platinum and you came in with a silver pack, you earn $200. But if you came in with a gold or platinum, you receive 25% of all the enrollment packs. So for silver, they'll pay you $650 US dollars, 125 for gold pack and 250. The exchange, it's called the peg rate. For the Philippines is $1 US is 50 pesos. So your 100 is 5,000 already. So think of this, start to imagine what this business can do for you and your family. If you earn $100 working for a week to sponsor someone on a gold and you earn 5,000, that's a good sideline. Can you imagine that? So this is what the packs look like. So they already put together. Our platinum pack is, you can choose 2 kinds. The first is you receive 16 NRF2, and then you receive 9 NRF1. You have 2 cleanser, 2 sets of the skincare, and then you've got your ticket, etc. Okay. I really think this is a good choice. It's so much better than what we have in Australia and New Zealand. This is a good choice simply because you can start using the skincare. The skincare, I can tell you, is so good. You know, it's infused with the NRF2. And so make sure that you get the first one. The other option is for people who want to focus on the per tandem. The choices are you receive 20 NRF2 and 12 Synergizer NRF1. Your packages is definitely so much better than our packages here. I can tell you what the prices are right now. I should have copied it, but the prices here for platinum is $60,300. For gold is $30,200, and for silver is $15,100. So much cheaper than what we pay here in Australia and New Zealand. You will receive all of this updated next week when we release the Q&A, and we have got that, but it's not up to date. Okay, gold pack, you receive 7 NRF2. You have 2 choices: 7 NRF2, 4 NRF1, and 1 set of skincare. The second choice is 10 NRF2 and 5 NRF1, and that is the gold pack. So it's really good choice. For those of you who want just silver, is you receive 2 NRF2 and 2 NRF1 and 1 hand cream. This is so much better than New Zealand and Australia. And the reason why, it's a new country and they really want you to give you the best. So those are the options. So I'm giving you my advice as somebody who knows how to work a business to become successful in network marketing. Remember that you are coming into this business to build a global business. So think about it as a big business. If you come in with silver, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna give it a try. Come in with either a gold or platinum. You know why? Because you have to start moving the products. We are in a business where it's a product movement business. This is a time to, when you talk to people, move the products. So imagine when you teach people to sell their platinum pack, you sponsor someone and you receive $250 US. That is like 12,500, which means that when you receive your first commission, you can take your family for a very nice restaurant dinner or lunch. Can you imagine? Well, let me show you what this compensation plan offers you. Now, like I said, our compensation plan is very different to your compensation plan in the Philippines. Yours is so good because it really inspires you to help people, okay? So this is what happens. When you are on 20%, you came in at silver, you're stuck at 20% unless you upgrade. So why not come on a gold pack or a platinum pack? So let's work on 25%. So here you are. You come on 25 and you receive 250. Your sponsor receives $50 and the other person receives $50 and $50. Can you imagine? This could be you. This could be you. You're helping that to help that to help that and $50. So when you are actively building and you are enrolling, you're enrolling people with platinum, you're enrolling people with gold. If you take this seriously, you have plenty of time until the first week of November to find people. Can you imagine if on the first week of November, you have 10 people ready to sign up with Platinum Pack? That is $2,000 US, 100,000 pesos. You want to create your story where you could say to people, in my first month, I earned, my first month, I earned 100,000 pesos because I saw this opportunity. I see how it can help people. And I have explained to people the difference between this, like I've explained to people what this opportunity is all about. Okay. So in order to be commission eligible, you need at least 100 enrollment points after you enroll. Okay, so that is the first one, is the Smart Start bonus. That is your first initial. If you sell for the first time to a preferred customer who opened their account, one bottle of NRF2, I actually had one here, it's over there. one bottle of NRF2, you receive 12 US dollars, 600 pesos for selling one bottle. But most of the time they buy the two, that's 1,200. That's your, like, you can use that money to take someone for a snack and show them a presentation. That is the Smart Start bonus. It's really, really lucrative. The second is the launch bonus. And I want you to pay attention. I don't want you to be scrolling on Facebook. Pay attention because this could change your life. The launch bonus is paid weekly. In order to be paid this, you need to be at least a Pro 3 and above. So in your first month, you will not get paid the launch bonus. But the following month, if you have qualified as a Pro 3, you will be paid the launch bonus. And this is important to understand because this is an extra money that you could have in your pocket. So what happens is when someone enrolls as a distributor, anyone in that enrollment tree means you sponsor someone who sponsored someone who sponsored someone. So that person came into the organization because of you. That is the enrollment tree. Okay, so let's say, for example, I sponsored Deborah Roa. Okay, so I sponsored her. So she's my enrollment tree and she sponsored someone who sponsored someone who sponsored someone. So anybody who came through that is called the enrollment tree. However, if my sponsor placed Wayne to my organization, that is called placement tree. So every time somebody comes into Wayne's organization, I don't receive a launch bonus. That's why it's important to start personally enrolling people. Because when you personally enroll people, you will be entitled to this as long as you're Pro 3 and above. So LifeVantage goes, okay, we are going to pay some money. We are going to pay the first level. And the first level is a Pro 3 and above. Second level is Pro 4 and above. Third level is Pro 5 and above. Fourth level is Pro 6, Pro 7, etc. You need to maintain this PV requirement. From Pro 3 to 5, 100, and from Pro 6 to 8, okay, it's 200. Now, if you're confused already, don't worry. You can have a look at this recording again over and over. But this launch bonus, it includes people that you personally sponsor. So let's say if you're a Pro 3, you bring in a platinum, you will also you are the first level and you receive $50. Can you imagine? The company says, soon as someone comes, here's a platinum that's coming here. We are going to pay 4 people. With a Smart Start bonus, we're going to pay 4 people. So you, the enroller, you receive 25%. The one who helped you is 10%, 5%, 5%, 5%. So here's 250, 50, 50, 50. That's the Smart Start bonus. The next one is they saying, okay, here is a platinum pack. We need to pay 6 levels. Okay, so they look at, okay, who is the first Pro 3? Okay, so the first Pro 3 gets, it's going up the tree. So who's the first Pro 3 gets $50. Who's the second level gets $40. Third level gets 30. Fourth level gets 10 and 10. My sponsor is a Pro 9. So she will get $10 for all the platinum enrollments in the Philippines. She will receive $5 for all the gold enrollments in the Philippines. It's so good. This compensation plan is so good. Okay, so launch bonus are the people who you sponsor, and they sponsor people and you're helping them. And so LifeVantage pays you a certain amount, either 5%, 4%, 3%, depending on your rank. Okay, so this is an example. So let's say you have one comes in with a platinum, you are still Pro 1, so they don't pay you. And then it goes up, oh, there's a Pro 3, they pay 5%, but there's a second Pro 3, so it's the first Pro 3 that gets paid. And the first Pro 4 gets paid 4%, the first Pro 5, the first Pro 7, first Pro 8, okay? So if there happen to be, there's like Pro 5 and above, there's a Pro 6, the first one gets paid. So I know some of you are already confused, But don't worry because you're going to get this recording. This is paid based on your rank the month before. So you need to be a Pro 3 and above the month before you receive this launch bonus. This launch bonus, Smart Start bonus, your 5%, 5%, this can accumulate over time in a month. Could be worth 500, could be worth 1,000. It's really up to you and how fast you build this organization. And so then the third is what they call the unilevel. This is the commission that you get paid even if you're sleeping. So remember, the first two is enrollment. People are coming on board. They're new people. You get paid Smart Start bonus. People get paid launch bonus. Now, when people purchase month after month, those purchases month after month, excluding the new enrollments, you get paid a unilevel, and it's calculated monthly. And I will explain to you because this is the most difficult part of the compensation plan that I found. So I found a way to be able to explain to you in a simpler way. When 9 people get paid when a purchase is made through subscription or spot order. So your subscription is your PV requirement for the month. That is your 3 bottles of Protandem. And then, of course, if you want to buy extra, that is called spot orders. And these are purchases of your team, you and your team and your customers. Payment is based on paid as rank as the month before, because your rank tomorrow, this month, may be different to your rank next month. So you could be a Pro 3 this month, but next month you might go back down to Pro 2. So your payment in September is based on your rank in August, okay? So how do you get those ranks? And I'll show you. Now, in the Philippines, it's so much better because your PV requirement up to Pro 6 is only 100 PV. Here in Australia, when you're Pro 4, it's already 200. But in the Philippines, they're allowing you to just buy 3 bottles of Protandem from Pro 1 to Pro 5. I think that is a very good deal. Minimum required. When you're Pro 6 and above, that's already 200. So don't worry, because I'm going to explain to you exactly how it happens. So the difference between subscription or auto ship or auto order with other companies in LifeVantage is this. LifeVantage says, okay, Deborah, you're coming to the organization and you want to build the business. But if your money is a little bit tight, we will allow you to buy 1 Protandem, and the rest of your PV can come from your personal customers. And that's why we have to teach you to get customers in your first month. Can you imagine building a business with a potential to earn thousands and thousands of dollars? And they're only saying, okay, as long as you have 40 PV, it's good enough, and the rest will come from your customers. This is what makes LifeVantage different. But we will have some more advanced training, and I'll show you the benefit of buying 3 bottles and sell the rest, okay? So there's also like a minimum OV. So here, this is the ranks. The ranks is Pro 1, Pro 2, Pro 3, Pro 5 to Master Pro 10 Presidential. It's based on the volume. So Pro 1 is 1,000, Pro 2 is 2.5, Pro 3 is 500, Pro 4 is 10,000 or 5,000, Pro 4 is 10,000, Pro 5 is 20,000, Elite is 100,000. And you need legs, like different lines. So in Pro 1, you need 1 line, Pro 2, you need 2 lines, Pro 3, you need 2 lines, Pro 4 is 2 lines. Can you imagine? You can be a Master Pro 10 with just 3 lines. Oh dear, I'm telling you, compensation plan of LifeVantage is just so generous. So let me show you an example. How do you get to Pro 3? When you get to Pro 3, you get paid, remember? Your rank determines how many levels you get paid, and I'll go through that. Your rank determines how many levels you get paid for the uni-level commission. So if you're a Pro 3, you need at least 103 bottles, but you can have a minimum purchase of 40. The rest can come from your customers. They require you to have a minimum of 5,000 volume, 2 lines, maximum on one leg is 80%. The rest can come from the other leg. So this is an example. Pro 3, organizational volume of 5,000 PB, 2 legs. So you could have 4,000 on one leg and 1,000 on another leg. It could also look like this. You could have 3,500 on one leg and 3,000, but they're only going to count 5,000 volume. So remember, Pro 3 is a very important rank. It's called the foundation rank because when you're Pro 3, it allows you to earn launch bonus. And I'll tell you what another one that will allow you to do as well. So this is an example. Pro 5, you need at least 100 PB, 40 minimum, 20,000 with 3 lines, 60% maximum on one leg. Example here. So you have Pro 5 here is, you have, whoops, here, 20,000, 3 legs. Maximum is 60% of 20,000. 60% of 20,000 is 12,000. So even if you have 15,000 here, they will only count 12,000. And then the minimum is at least 10%, which is 2,000. So when we were building for our Pro 5, we were following this formula, 12,000, 6,000, 2,000. Another one could be, it might look like this. It doesn't have to look like that. It could be 6,000, 5,000, 9,000. So that's how it works. So let me say, we already went through what is required for you to earn the uni level, which is how many PVs, your personal purchase, what is the rank? So your rank determines the level you get paid. So if you're a Pro 1, okay, if you're a distributor, you just joined the month before, if you have 1,000, I think this is wrong. 1,000 is you receive 2% and 5%, okay? So if you're a Pro 2, you have 4 levels. Pro 3, you have 5 levels. Pro 4, you have 6 levels. Pro 5, you have 7 levels. Pro 6, you have 6 levels. And Pro 7 and above is 9 levels. So remember, when your downlines and your customers buy their product monthly, 9 people get paid. 9 people get paid. 9 active people. So when I buy, they will look at, okay, who are the 9 active above Josie? So everyone above me gets paid on the monthly products that I buy. If the person above me is a Pro 2, they get paid 4 levels. And they get paid just on the 4 levels. You need to be at least elite to get paid on all levels. Does that make sense? So if you've got someone who's a 5th level and you're Pro 2, then you don't get paid. If you've got someone who is a 7th level, then you don't get paid if you're only Pro 4. So it's so important to maximize the comp plan to be able to do this. But I want to draw your attention to the 3rd level. I want you to build smart, because I didn't really like all these details. I should have, if I knew it earlier, I would have earned more money. So you know how you have customers input. When you have your customers, make sure they're on your 3rd level. 3rd level, that means you earn 9%. 9% is very different to 2%. A lot of people forget that and they leave them on their 1st level. So they're only earning 2%. So big difference, okay? So this is the uni level commission. This is the commission that allows you to earn where you sleep. This is your residual income because it's automatic that people are buying every month. buying every month. So you be the highest rank in your organization. So you benefit from everybody. So that is the third one, is your uni level. The fourth is called generational matching bonus. My gosh, LifeVantage, they pay you on Smart Start. They pay 4 people. You're working together, pay 4 people. Launch bonus, they pay 6 people. And then uni level, you get paid, according to the ranks that you have. And then they say, okay, Josie, I want to pay you, LifeVantage say, we want to pay you for helping Deborah. So you sponsor Deborah, and every time Deborah earns her uni level commission every month. So if she earns $1,000, we're going to match it and put our hands in our pocket and pay you 10%. And so that is $100. These are the people that you personally sponsor. So it's not your people that, so you personally sponsor them. And then 4 levels down, 5 generation. Oh my gosh. In my previous company, you get paid on the person you personally sponsor, and that's it. This is 5 levels. So Deborah sponsors 10 people. So 10 people is the second generation. So I don't only get paid on one person, but 10 people. And so those 10 people sponsor 10 each. The third generation is 100. So I have 100 people, I'm earning 5%, et cetera, et cetera. If you have a fast growing organization and you've sponsored a lot of people and they've sponsored a lot of people, your generational matching bonus is going to be very high. I have a friend, and she started in LifeVantage 7 months ago. Her matching bonus after 6 months is almost $4,000. That is insane, because you are helping people that you personally sponsor earn their uni level. And so uni level is so important. I'm telling you guys, if I was in the Philippines, I'm going to demand people to buy 5 bottles each a month. 5 bottles will bring you to freedom, but I'm going to do another training on that, because your commission, your generational matching bonus is based on the monthly subscriptions and spot orders on a uni level commission. That's what you get paid. Okay. Generational matching bonus. My sponsor, Tara Wilson, said, Josie, this could be one of your biggest check. Is generational matching bonus. And I'm so excited because I'm going to look for many people in the Philippines. I want them to be successful. Can you imagine if you had 10 people that are earning $10,000 a month? That is 10,000 for you. What about their second generation, their third? So that's why this is unlimited. And so I say to network marketing leaders, this is unlimited. And then we have the elite pool. I know that many of you will want to do this. If you are listening to this presentation and you are really hungry, you don't have to have the experience because you can learn it. Go for the elite in your first 6 months, in your first 12 months. It's possible. I went elite in my 2nd month, and Vantikar in New Zealand went elite in the first month that the New Zealand market has opened. And so what LifeVantage does, 4% of the global sales, they pull out last month's global sales and they divide it to the qualified Pro 7, Pro 8, Pro 9, Pro 10. And so they say, okay, 1%, let's divide it between Pro 7, 8, 9, and 10. The second is to 3 ranks. The other 1% is 9 and 10. No wonder my sponsor, who is Pro 9, is earning over $80,000. Income disclaimer applies. Can you imagine? That's because Pro 9, can you imagine this? These are some of the average bonuses that's already been paid out. So Pro 7 last month is like 1,700 Australian dollars. So this is the average they've been paying out. Pro 7, Philippines, are you listening? 1,100 is like 57,300. What? One bonus that's apart from everything else that you receive from your Smart Start, launch bonus, unilevel, generational. Now you have your elite bonus. I'm telling you, this business can change your life. Pro 8, 142,000. I was talking to someone who works in a school, 25,000 pesos a month. And when you are Pro 8, 142,000 pesos. Why not work hard? Imagine when you're Pro 9, like my sponsor, that's almost 400,000 just on the elite bonus pool. That is apart from every other thing that I have discussed. Pro 10 is $1 million a month on top of everything else. Oh my goodness, guys, this opportunity that we have in LifeVantage, the product that we have, the results are so miraculous almost. What we have, there's no competition. Take this, take it and go for it. Go for it. This is so crazy. Okay. What they also do is they say, okay, Josie, when you get to Pro 4, they have actually decreased the requirement. Instead of Pro 5, it's now Pro 4. So when you advance to Pro 4, we give you an extra business center. So imagine it's like you have this store and you're building this store and you're earning this money. Now you have a second business center, and you know that you can transfer that business center to your family and you can place it, you know, above one of your strongest leg, and you just build second and third leg. I'm telling you that we have strategies to help you. First, so you have your second business center, Pro 4, and then they give you another one at Pro 6, another one at Master Pro 10. I think it's okay. You just have to. My second business center is earning me about 1,800, 1,800, 2,400. That's pretty good. I met a guy in Taiwan, from Japan, and he has a Master Pro 10 business, and his second business center is Elite Pro 9. What? He has a plane, he's got 10 cars, it's just crazy. You know, so many. So that is another way. So close your eyes and then open. Because, ta-da, Sophia, can you mute? Okay, so what we have here is a payment for those people who really work hard and see the opportunity. Who is ready for this? Who is ready? So we have the My Life, it's called My Life Ventures. What happened? My Life Ventures. This is, oh my goodness. Okay, My Life Ventures, 25,000. In the US, they give them a Jeep. It's 25,000 US times 50, $1.2 million pesos, just like that. In other companies, they give them cars, but then they have to give them a quota the next month and the next month. And if they don't maintain, return the car. Here, that once you are qualified, they pay you and that's it. End of story. But look at the bottom here. This is, some of you could get to Master Pro 10 in 5, 10, I don't know how long it will take. It's entirely up to you. Master Pro 10, they give you a bonus of 100,000. One of our uplines went Master Pro 10 the first year that we joined the business. And so they divided by 12 months. That's okay if you receive extra 8,000 every month for 12 months. And here, if you go to Executive Pro 10, our upline is Executive Pro 10. It's 250,000 US times 50. It's just incredible. Okay, presidential is $500,000 US. So that is our compensation plan. And if you are listening to this for the first time, maybe you're already overwhelmed, but don't worry. Like I said, it took me a long time to master this compensation plan. It took me a long time. So for you as well, all you need to do is to master the basics, which is the Smart Start bonus, the launch bonus, your uni level. Okay, so I'm going to turn off this recording so that we can go to the next lesson, which really I'm going to share with you some strategies on how